Hey everybody, Cokeman 250 here. Well, today I'm going to strip down my pitcher pump, my well, and I'm going to add an electric pump to it. And I'm going to put some valves in there so I can use one or the other, either or, so I can water my garden from the well. The pipe out of the casing, and it's exactly what we want. So make sure you wrap all your threads with that thread tape. Thread seal tape. This is our foot valve that we're going to be using, and just going to screw this fitting right down in. We'll cut off a couple of feet just to make sure. Alright, and we're going to cut this up into a couple different pieces to use. Okay, so we primed our pipe. We primed the inside of the foot valve fitting. I'll make sure you prime them real good, and then we're going to stick on the glue. Okay, so we got it on there, just stick it together and twist. And while that's drying, we'll go up here and work on the top part. Okay, so on our well pump, this is the inlet, this is the outlet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw on an elbow, 1-inch elbow, and I have my thread tape on there. I'm going to tighten this up with a pair of channel locks and get it where it's pointing straight up. So I have my elbow on, and I want to put this where it's going to go. It's probably going to be close right there, because on the side of this pipe right here, I'm going to cut a hole in the pipe right under this collar. Okay, so now I'm measuring from the top of the base there, and I want to measure to the center of the T, to the center of this hole. And that's going to tell me how far my T needs to be down on my pipe. So next we'll stick the T in. So I cut the pipe off the bottom of the well, and I'm going to put in this ball valve. You know, it turns, and this is going to be to shut off the hand pump part of it. Then I'm going to put my T coming out. But I had to cut the ears off of the ball valve a little bit so it would fit in when it was closed. It just barely wouldn't fit, so I nicked them ears off a little bit on each side, and it still gives me plenty to hold on to and close it. Okay, so another change of plans. Here's what I come up with. I just cut the casing out bigger where I could get the valve poking out the side here, and then there's my T where this is going to be sitting underneath, and then I'm going to elbow off of that down to here. This will close off the well pump, I mean the hand pump, and then this will be somewhere in here closing off the electric pump. So that's where we're at. It ain't pretty, but it works, and that's what we're all about here on Positively Prepare. Okay, so I got it all hooked up. We're only going to put 30 foot of pipe down in her, but I got it all hooked up, and my big helper is fixing to help me. Okay, now we're going to stick the pipe, the water pipe, back into the well casing. Got it? Got it?
Yep.
Make sure it's in the center. Come on, walk back this way with it. Alright, now. Just stick it in there and then tell me when it's in. Push it, now pull it towards you. So it goes in the middle. Is it in?
Got it.
Now push it down. Keep pushing. We got our pipe back in the casing. Got our hand pump on. Got our T and our ball valve sticking out the side. Now we're going to plumb the electric well in. So I got everything plumbed in besides coming out of the electric pump. But the last piece in the center there will get you closer. This piece right here, I didn't glue. I didn't glue it for a reason, in case I ever have to switch out well pumps or anything of that nature. But everything else is glued in place. We got the electric pump valve closed, and we got the hand pump one open. And here. So the hand pump works. So there's the electric pump hooked up. It's sucking some air, so right here I'm going to put in an elbow. I needed one more that I didn't have, so I'm going to be putting the elbow here so it's coming straight out toward the garden. And I'm going to go ahead and plumb that stuff in. I'm going to go ahead and glue it in so it's not sucking air. But I mean, it's not leaking anywhere, and I'm not going to show you how I got it wired up. So you just have to talk to an electrician. But here's what we got. And you know, I got a bad hose here. It's just a piece of junk I had laying around, so I get myself a good hose. I get those I get all those air where it's sucking air. I get all that glued up. We should have plenty of water pressure to run a sprinkler out here in the garden. There it is. It's very easy, simple. I think the pump cost me $29. The plumbing fittings probably cost another 25-ish. And you know, there it is. Best of both worlds. Take advantage of the resources you have. I've had this well and I've just never used it. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm glad I've done it. Now I can water the garden with good water for the garden, straight from the ground, full of minerals. And it's not costing me anything but a little bit of electricity. So use the things you got around you. And as always, this is Cokeman 250 from the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless everybody. And remember, prep smarter and pray harder.